we go. We've got that. Okay. Alrighty. Cool. Everything is working. Huh? And why no photo? No video? Online. I've got that online. I'm connecting. Alright, testing. 1, 2, 3. Where is the video? Alrighty, everybody. Alright, we got, we are on YouTube. So let's see if we could get something going on Facebook. I don't know why, but why we're not getting a video. Oh. Okay. Let me go over to my regular Facebook page. Alright, hopefully people will make their way to the Arts Place page or to my YouTube channel. For some reason, I don't see a video. Alright, let's get down to it. Welcome to Arts Place, where you're going to get some conservative talking right here. I'll give you the straight poop on what's going on and what is being said out there in the media. Alright, so yesterday, old Chucky Schumer, the Democrat minority leader of the Senate, has decided to shut down the government. He decided that his priorities are illegal immigrants over American citizens. So, if you think that's wrong, then maybe you ought to be looking to another party other than the Democrat Party, because they don't have your best interests. All they care about are future Democrat voters. That's why they want these people to come into the country. Now, I'm a pragmatist. I'm practical. There is no way we're going to deport 6 to 11 million people. The only people we're going to deport are the criminals. Now, those people need to be deported. And we got cities like Denver that are protecting illegal immigrants from deportation. As a matter of fact, we just had a big heroin bust here in Denver where they confiscated something like $250,000 in heroin. And all the suspects are illegal aliens that have been deported multiple times. But fortunately, they are in the Jefferson County Jail and not the Denver County Jail. The reason is they are worried that the Denver County Jail will release them and not let ICE take them back to be deported to their native country, which is probably Mexico. Now, these people are part of the MS-13 gang, and they're the ones that they're the biggest dealers here in Colorado right now. So, what does this shutdown mean? The only people that are not getting paid are non-essential people. Sadly, the military is not going to get paid. So, I guess if there are ongoing operations, they're going to keep going. They just won't get paid. But if there are ships or planes that are already here, they're going to stay there. So that's what's going to happen. I think it's a shame that these people are using this politically instead of doing the right thing and vote on this budget resolution. Get it done, and we'll have a budget for 2 years. But here's the deal. A lot of people seem to think, oh, aren't the Republicans in control of the Senate? Well, yeah, but on a budget, you need 60 votes, and there are only 51 Republicans that can vote. And unfortunately, something like 4 to 6 Republicans voted with the Democrats against this budget. So, and I imagine these are Republicans that are in, swing districts that they're competitive, so they're thinking of their own well-being by voting their best interests, by voting no, such as Susan Collins, and I imagine Flake and who's that other idiot? John McCain. They're the ones that are that because they don't like Donald Trump, so they're going to be idiots and vote against some of the bills that have major impact, so they could say, I've stopped Donald Trump, blah, blah, blah. Well, let's see what's going on the live stream. And I don't see a picture on here. I'm going to get Bruce Brown to want to see if I could get at least one person that I know that's on YouTube. They have their own YouTube channel. Bruce Brown, they have, he's part of Yuri TV, where, boy, they're doing all sorts of really interesting things on that channel. Mainly, they talk about relationships with someone married or engaged to a Filipina, and they talk about immigration back to the United States. So, alright, so I guess Bruce is busy doing dad stuff, so, but I will be watching their show later tonight, where they're going to be discussing K1 visa process and how that all works. If you're, it's not just Filipinos, it's if an American is engaged engaged to a foreign fiance that they want to bring here. So let's see how this goes. This is just a test for today. I just want to see if this is working on the, for some strange reason, I am not getting a video here. Let's see if I can go to my arts place page. And I don't see a video. Okay. Let's see if I could do it this way. Alright. Now I'm live on Facebook right now. So that's working out. So if you are new to this channel, welcome to my channel. It's I do a weekly live show where we discuss politics, and sometimes we talk about other things like culture that's going on here in the country and elsewhere in the world. Right now in the Philippines, they are celebrating Sinulog, which is a big deal in Cebu, where they have a parade down the main street. It's kind of like their version of Mardi Gras. And what it is, it's to celebrate one of the saints. I think it's Saint Nino. And it's a really big thing, and thousands and thousands of people flock to that every year, and it's a big thing that's going. Hey, there we go. Cool. Hey, thanks, Bruce, for jumping in, and so it looks okay. Great. Now I'm going to go switch over to Facebook real quick, see if I can get that working. Alright, since I'm not getting a video feed on that, I am going to end it here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to Art's Place. I'm going to do a live video. And for some reason it says wow. Okay, let's see if I can get a live stream going. Okay, so here we are. Gotta be kidding me. Okay. Alrighty, I'm copying that, getting it over to this, and we'll go over to that, and we'll edit the settings, and we'll oh, excuse me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. And boy, this is just a lot of oh, you gotta be kidding me! Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to shut this down. Alright, here we go. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, now we're online. There, we're online, fetching video stream. There we go. Oh, yeah. Alright. So, cool. Now it looks like I'm on both sides. Okay, great. Alright, Ron, let's see. Thanks for joining in. This is just a test to see if I get this running on both platforms, on YouTube and on Facebook. So I'm going to check. And I'm getting what? For some reason okay. Hey, for those of you that are watching on Facebook, is anything moving out there? I mean, I'm not watching. The video is not moving, so I'm wondering if there is a problem here. Okay, let's. All right, so. Now I'm doing a live show on my regular page, so that seems to be going. But for some reason, oh man, Oh man, for some reason I am not getting, the video is not working. I wonder if my feed is too high. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to man, for some reason I am getting, I hope everything is looking okay there. No motion on the video. Okay. Alright. Here's what I'm going to do real quick. Yeah, it could be the weather is messing up. I'm going to stop, and I'm gonna, okay. If that doesn't do anything. Alrighty. That's not doing anything. So, alright. Here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut down and bring it right back up. Okay, I am not. Alright, let's see if that does anything. Okay. There we go. I'm getting okay, let's Idiots. You gotta be kidding. Okay. I'm getting a feed there. For some reason, I cannot. God dang it. Oh, you gotta be kidding. There's a. Do. Well, I'm getting good bit rate. Gotta be kidding me. Online. Okay. There we go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, come on. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Okay, let's. All right, now we're getting. Dang it! I don't know why I can't get Facebook working. God dang it. Alrighty. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Is I'm going to delete this. And I'm gonna go. Oh! There we go. You gotta be kidding. I am not getting a. I don't know why I'm not getting I don't know why I'm not getting a video on Facebook. It's crazy. Okay, I've been on long enough. So this is a test, and thank you for I'll tell all right. I'm gonna give this a break, and maybe I'll come back to this a little later. So let's shut her down and hey, are you guys getting a picture out there? David, Rosemary, Dennis, and is there a picture? Are you getting a picture on there? Hey, Steve. Are you guys seeing a picture out there? I got a big black screen. Oh, oh, good. You guys can see me. Wonderful. All right. So I will. Let's see. On YouTube, I'm fine there. Okay, guys, let's do it again. Uh, Today, I'm doing a test on running on two platforms. I think I finally got it down. So here's the deal. I'm going back to Wednesday nights, only it's going to be an hour later. Instead of 6 o'clock Mountain Time, it's going to be 7 o'clock Mountain Time. Reason I'm doing that is because I'm working overtime all this week, and with this weird weather that we're having here, I'll be just getting home at around 5:30, and then I gotta eat, and then it's time to get the show on, and it's gonna take me probably a half hour just to get this up and running. But thanks for hey, you guys, do me a favor, go over to YouTube, find my channel. It's under my name. You'll see my picture. It says Arts Place on it. You'll see the thumbnail. Click on that, and if you see my live streaming, give me a shout out. It's got a live chat on there that you guys could send a message. Okay. Okay, I'm Bruce Brown. He has been watching me on not Facebook, on YouTube for a short time. He couldn't stay very long, so I got the video to where it's not lagging. Okay, good. Gail and Brian. All right, we got Brian Del Grosso. Great. We got some people. So they say they could see me. That's good. All I see. Look, here is the screen. Here's my screen. All I see is a black screen, and my office my studio is a little messy because I got my drones in here, and so Ed Kalo. All right, welcome, Gail, Jason. Great. I got the old Kimball crowd joining the show. All right, cool. Go Knights! So this is just kind of a dress rehearsal. See if I can get this working on two platforms. Nice thing is on Facebook, there's a thing called Super Chat where you could make a small donation to my show. So I'm going to figure out how to set that up. And if you like what I have to say and you're on Facebook, you could give me $2. You could give me any amount of money that you want. The way it's set up is you can either use a credit card or your bank account and do a direct transfer. That works. Yeah. Well, sadly, the Knights are no more. We are now the Ravens, the Royal Oak High School Ravens. So I was back for a reunion a couple years ago when Jenny Patterson had a multi-class reunion, and it was a lot of fun. So I got a chance to see the old school and all the changes they've made there. There's a new weightlifting room for the for football and all the other sports, and they've really done some really neat work there. But sadly, Donnie Brownie is no longer with us. He had some heart issues, and sadly, he passed away, what, a year or two ago. He's a pretty cool guy. He was like 2 or 3 years ahead of me at Kimball, but I got to I got to know his other two brothers, Bruce and Brian, and they were both on the football and the basketball. I believe they were on the baseball team as well. I know Bruce was on the baseball team. So, yeah, I know Rosemary. The Ravens suck. Uh, but what can you say? Uh, all the good coaches are gone, and I guess sadly, Coach Jones passed away some time ago, and I heard that he had Alzheimer's. I found out that Mr. Elliker is living in Montana, of all places. Yeah, Bruce Browning. Yep. Uh, Brian lives with his wife in Texas. I think they're in the Houston area. Oh, Marley McManus has joined. All right, cool. So I'm glad you guys could see the video feed because unfortunately I can't. How is the video? Is there any buffering or lagging? Let me know. So this is kind of a test rundown, and in a little while I'm going to shut it down. I'm going to watch the playoffs game. I want the Jaguars to win. But if the Patriots do make it, they will set an all-time record for most appearances in a Super Bowl. I think this will be their ninth time to the Super Bowl if they make it. And Tom Brady, if I mean, and luck is on his side. He's got the stats. If they make it to the Super Bowl, it's a good chance that they'll win, and he will go on top as the all-time quarterback with the most Super Bowl appearances and wins, which is cool. Alright, so we talked about Chuck Schumer shutting down the government, in case you guys didn't catch an earlier show when I had this sort of running, that Chuck Schumer decided illegal aliens are more important than Americans. So, and our military. So, that's kind of sucky that Democrats would choose to go that way, and the Democrat Party is nothing like it was when I was younger. It has become a not just the loyal opposition, but they've become more of an anti-American party. And boy, I'm getting a lot of flack from some of my old comedian friends today because one of them, who you probably know him from Animal Planet as Dr. Kevin Fitzgerald, and he's the white-haired mustache guy on Emergency Vets, where they filmed out of Alameda East Vet Clinic. Well, he had a comment about Donald Trump, kind of, not not a really nice comment about him. So I just responded by saying, wow, he's got the economy going great. the lowest black unemployment in decades, the lowest Hispanic unemployment in decades. People are working, the economy is going great, and he's making America great again. I mean, doesn't that count? And all he could think of were all the Democrat talking points, mocking the disabled reporter, pussy grabbing, uh, dating a porn star, obstruction of justice. I mean, all the phony stuff, and these guys believe all that stuff. And so I responded by saying, "Well, Kev, I gave you the facts, and the facts are the economy's doing great, people are doing great, and all you do is come back with hearsay and non-factual stuff, and now I'm not reading any of the comments because I know there are other Denver comics that are making really stupid and really rude comments or replies to my comments. I'm not going, you know what? I'm not going there. I'm not going to get sucked into their circus. So, yep, Steve Epstein, another fellow comedian, and actually a funny guy too. He says anti-American is unfortunately true, but they could be burning the flag, spitting on a vet wearing a Mao T-shirt, and vehemently denying they are anti-American at the same time. There you go, and Steve's right about that. So uh, that's where it's going. It just seems like ever since George Bush defeated Al Gore, that's when the wheels flew off the Democrat Party wagon. Because when George Bush took office and they discovered uh, the W's were missing off the keyboards of the computers in the White House. They vandalized several offices there, and not only that, but when George Bush would go back to Crawford, to kind of relax, and people are protesting there. I mean, what is wrong with people? I mean, if you disagree with someone, don't hound them at their residence. If you don't like what they're doing, vote for your guy. Make sure your guy gets elected. I mean, now it's gotten so big. Some idiot was protesting Cory Gardner's residence over New Year's Eve. And it's getting really bad. Now there are state representatives that are being hounded by protesters at their house. I mean, what's wrong, people? I mean, you don't see Republicans going to Democrats' house and disturbing their family life. I mean, what's going on? It just seems like the Democrats are acting like some of these third world loonies in the legislature. I'm surprised they're not throwing chairs in the chambers at the State House or at the Capitol in Washington, D.C. I mean, I know back in Lincoln's day, there was a senator that was nearly beaten to death on the floor of the Senate because he gave a speech supporting Abraham Lincoln. Uh, I don't know if any of that's true, but we could look in the archives and see if that's true. All right, so hopefully I'll have more to talk about when we get back to Wednesday. I made a few changes here. The computer is now wired to the modem, so I'm not using Wi-Fi. So that could be the big difference in the quality of the video that we're having on here. So let me check right back over here to YouTube, and yeah, it looks like the video is looking really good there. Yeah, so I've been on YouTube for almost an hour now. So yeah, if I could get some of you guys to move over to YouTube, and I could get a little dough. And that's what this is all about. If I could get someone to sponsor the show, just throw a few bucks in, and to make this a really good show. Alright, so let's get back over here to Facebook. And I just want to wish all you folks out there thanks for joining in and letting me know how the feed is looking on Facebook. It seems like I got a lot of people, a lot of followers on Facebook, so that is cool. So thank you once again, and have a great Sunday. Go Jaguars, go Vikings. So I'd like to see a Jaguars Vikings Super Bowl. Vikings haven't been to a Super Bowl in a long, long time. Probably since the early days of the Super Bowl. So let's leave it here. And God bless you guys. And oh, good. Steve said he was okay. Good. All right. So long, folks. Goodbye, and I will see you Wednesday night. Bye-bye.